drivers, and staged all over it. And then they didn't make a rest area; they made scale house. And he fought and got it closed down and said, "I gave it to you for a sleeping, safe place for drivers, not for you to steal money from drivers." And that's why they're barricaded and not used anymore. Yeah, he was pissed.
I'd be pissed too. Good morning, everybody. We're a little bit earlier than we probably needed to be. 25 miles to go. But, at our rate of speed, we'll be there in 15 minutes.
I'm driving. He meant 45 minutes.
Let's see who's on here, and we'll say hi to everybody. Let me get my beautiful face out there. You see this t-shirt my sister made? Isn't that beautiful? Lone Wolf Community Watch, we know. We haven't been able to reach our friend, though. Liberty Freak TV! Bobby's PDA! What's going on, folks? YouTube Auditor, California Citizens, Oklahoma Community Watch. What's going on, guys? So here's the deal. We've been auditing cross country, and as you guys know, this is the real sovereign citizens, the guy who's at fault for creating the Audit Fest 2019 Midwest Tour. Dan, we're so grateful for him. He's such a good guy. He wanted to go see his friend before she passed away, and he missed that, but he still came to go meet and hang out and see your sister for your cousin for her birthday, and see. And how awesome! Did you
get a haircut?
You got a haircut? Yeah, we saw that.
Yes.
A couple of them actually, on the beard and in the head. So did you have a good trip, Dan?
I did.
Yes, excellent. I had an amazing trip. Most of you guys have seen a lot of it. If the cunning linguist comes on, we want him to know that we're going to Springfield, driving through Springfield. Auditing is over now. Hi, Bobby, everybody. So let's look at the beautiful holding pond next to the quarry. We should have got that rock quarry over there. It's deep and beautiful. You've seen some things that are coming out of the quarries from me earlier. This last week we did the fossil house. I don't know if you got a chance to see that.
I have no.
But my mom basically said there's this house and they built all these fossils, and the college came and took a look at it. So we should too. And I said, okay, let's do that, Mom. And so we went and looked at this house made out of limestone from the quarry, and there's all kinds of octopus tentacles and bones and fossil marks in it. It's really, really beautiful. What else? So we've had this tour. We went to Marine Vet Mom. We met with Lone Wolf and Ref, the auditor in Peoria, Illinois. And I went out with Lone Wolf, which we still have to do a demand for discovery, and that's going to be Deuce's demand is it's Deuce's Tico. We want to produce all the evidence, so that's got to be done still. We got to get that paperwork done. But we went and met outside Chicago Mike Z. We got to meet Marine Vet Mom. We got everybody to meet up. Marine Vet Mom and I went out to audits. Right? It's been crazy, cool, and awesome. And the point of all that is that we're going to continue on it. So we're trying to build up a little bit of audience here, folks. Of you here, and Chris is on here now. So what's going to happen, guys? If you've seen a whole bunch of people hit this Chris guy up, LCW Chris, and he's in Mendota, Illinois. And in Mendota, the Constitution is dead, right? Allegedly.
I brought him a copy right now.
Oh, we're gonna take him a copy. We're gonna see if they need to read it with us. So we've got a copy of the Constitution here, the law office of Robert McWhirter, and
they're in Phoenix.
Oh,
they are.
We're live. Hey, check it out, guys. He's on. We're live, and 25 at the 99. I'm giving them the benefit of a little bit of slack. All right, guys. So this is going to be exciting, Amy. That's right. And so what we want you guys to know is that about 12 o'clock, 12:15, about half an hour from now, we're going to the police station. We're gonna go wherever we need to go to meet the pedal to the metal, the Constitution, the First Amendment. Maybe we'll pull a pajama of the United States of America off, right?
Did she do that?
So pajama audits, you guys, you need to know about pajama audits, because trafficking going on, and the children are disappearing, and it's catastrophic, and it needs to stop. So she started reading the Constitution off with a bullhorn outside the school, and the kids were listening and they were paying attention. And 6 months later, Friday after 4:30. Well, you just don't know this yet, but it's going to take us till tonight to get to Missouri, right? Which means we might have to just hang out for a day. You never know, right? What time? We need to be back by Sunday? What's the goal?
We got doctor's appointment the 18th.
Okay. So, we're going to take our time. I saw the reason that I say that out loud is that Oklahoma Community Watch says he's only free Fridays after 4:30 and on the weekends. So if we show up at Thursday at 6:30 at night, he can't come out and play.
Well, we will have to see what happens. And where is he? Oak City or Tulsa?
Yeah, is that Oklahoma City or is that in Tulsa? Oklahoma Community Watch. And Princess and Pirate, how you doing there? Amy, you want to hug this baby? Aw, thanks. So, yeah. Hey, guys, that's what we're here for, right? We want to have a little fun, a little joy in our day. Hopefully we can get a hold of the cunning linguist. And Lone Wolf, have you asked Mom to come on and jump on board as well if she's free or not? I don't know what's going on with her, but I forgot to send some messages, so at your house. Yeah, well, we don't know where that is, so we don't know if we're going to Tucson first, and then Oklahoma City, or what the deal is.
No, Tulsa, not Tucson.
Tulsa.
Arizona's off until fall. It's to go there.
Okay, so that's where we're at. And is PJ in here? That'd be great. I haven't seen her in a while. But first, Fast is sharing the video here, huh? So outside, what's going on, buddy? So excited to have you hanging out with us, joining us up on some stuff. And yeah, we're just trying to build up the hype, because we're going to go meet Chris. We're going to go hear about the story. We're going to go do some auditing in his community, and we're going to call attention to this, right? So thank you, Window Liquor, for lurking. Let's add a moderator there, and we really appreciate you.
You'll add a moderator there, but you blocked me.
I didn't block you. Somebody else did. Ellie, good to see you. Thank you very much. And we really appreciate everybody. Oh, PJ is here. What's up, sweetheart? I was just talking about how you I'm headed back to Denver. I'll be there on Monday. We're glad you're here. We were telling everybody about you reading the Constitution outside the school, the Bill of Rights, and the powers of the government. I'm going to read the First Amendment outside or inside the police department today, out loud. And we're going to make sure that they know what that is, and if there's any questions. So I think it'll be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be congenial and polite.
Apparently I'm going to lose my virginity today and get arrested.
You're not going to get arrested. We're not doing this to be arrested.
Oh, okay.
Right? We don't need to be arrested to do this right.
Okay.
Right?
And if it's very boring, it went good.
If it's boring, it went well, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, that could be the case. I have a feeling, though, that some snowflakes are going to expect multiple auditors. And the idea that other people will be coming from outside Chicago and give the a test on it. Give them a test on it after you read it. That's right.
They'll fail.
Right? It's a pass-fail state, right? Maybe they won't answer questions.
So we're not supposed to fast with the police?
No.
Okay. Thank you for that.
We're not to July yet.
Okay.
Right? In July, we're gonna have Illinois is gonna be medical and recreational, and they're gonna revoke all the ticketing and the records, which is gonna be really interesting because basically they're repealing the ban on it in such a way that anybody who was ever convicted of the ban will have their ban lifted. And so that means my hi NorCal. So Sir Dave, we should be there in 9 miles or so roughly, and hopefully thank you PJ for listening while you pack. And yeah, we know some of you guys got jobs, you're in the background, some of you are following this storyline, right? And I hope Mom gets on here, Marine Vet Mom, if you have a chance to shoot her a quick message. Mitten State Transparency, good to have you here today. Blibbits 420, which I have learned that Blibbits is like a bitch. It's like I'm the queen bitch or something. I learned that.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, Lone Wolf, did you reach out to Mom? Because I didn't get to text her beforehand. How long are we going to hang out in Mendota? Huckleberry, we're going to be here for like maybe an hour, but not much more than that, because it's an 8-hour trip, right? We might make it half an hour to an hour, but I don't think it's going to be more than that, right? We got to figure that where we're going, unless we go to Peoria and get to the Missouri Ozark Vet tomorrow, then we're not going to get there till 9 or 10 o'clock tonight by the time we do gas stops and everything else. So we're going to hang out with him and NorCal Public Watch sub. Thanks, Auditor. Our cameras everywhere. So that's the idea, right? We're building it up. We're getting there. And I wanted to get a little attention to it. It's a little bit earlier. But we're gonna get some auditors together. And that's what this tour has been about, hasn't it? Networking. We've gotten to meet.
Oh. Can we finish what you said? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. There's something I wanted to bring up to people.
Well, we get to meet each other and we get to learn from each other and get some experience, right? What I was gonna say is like that experience is like really positive because even like in Chicago at midnight, like we were out till 3 o'clock in the morning auditing. We finally got home, right? It's like 1 o'clock. It's like, oh, it's gonna take us 2 hours to get home. So the entire story again, Sir Dave. Give me a second to do that. Tell me your thought there.
Mine's totally off base. Mine's something different.
Well, let's get it so we forget about it.
Okay. During my visit with his cousin, we were looking through old photo albums and stuff, and we found an article in a local newspaper from when my uncle was in World War II. That he was wounded, blah, 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 and after he gets released from the hospital, he's going back to the front. Never heard a story. You know how the men were back then, you know.
Yeah.
Heard a thing. I want to find out about the stuff because he always told me he was so far to the far right of the far right to the far right. He woke up and had coffee with the Germans. He never saw any combat. Well, I've since learned that no, he was in some of the worst fighting in World War II.
He's a hero.
I would like to get him.
Is he
His military and learn about
Oh,
stuff.
can we get some of his record? Yeah, that's possible.
So if anybody knows how for me to start that process, I do have his dog tag number. So sometimes, you know, hey, I have my email on my
Nice.
stuff. Email.
Real sovereign
Anybody have
citizens.
suggestions to start me in that direction? I would really love the help.
Okay, so we're going to do that, guys. We're going to learn how to hunt down a veteran. But, sir, somebody said, can you explain the story? So, thank you all. Greyhound Lady, Al SoCal, MCW Joker. Thanks for subbing each other. And Sir Dave, let's go over the story again. So, on July 5th, a video appeared on YouTube from a man that lives off of exit 79 mile marker in...
I thought it was 72.
A 72 mile marker, so 10 miles from now, in Mendota, Illinois. He was walking on the sidewalk and he was auditing, just videotaping, a nursing home. Why was he videotaping a nursing home? We don't care. We don't care. I mean, we want to know, and we're going to ask him. But at the end of the day, if I'm a police officer of the law, if I'm a constitutional oath keeper, I don't care why he was videotaping the nursing home. He's walking down the sidewalk on a beautiful day. I just see another human being. But if I'm the cop for Mendota, lady cop, whose name we don't know yet, we're going to find that out. Yeah, you did see that. So, thank you, Alzoro, and yes, Sir Dave, you did. So the point being, yeah, Mendota, 8 miles. He was detained. We know he was arrested because they put cuffs on him, right? And hauled away. And that was for free speech, videotaping. So we're going. Dan said, well, I want to talk to you about Mendota. And I said, oh, so we're in alignment. That was it. We're auditing America today, right? So Spirit in the Sky, Blue, good to have you here with us. And guys, yeah, so we're 10 miles away. Chris is awake now. We woke him up. He's getting ready. He's going to meet us. We're going to meet him live and in person. And hopefully, we're going to go audit. Now, guys, this Chris, when we meet him, y'all going to need to sub to him. And maybe some of you auditors can share his video. Because, not everybody who has it posted, I think Fast had a link to the original video that he mirrored. But not everybody. This guy doesn't have 1,000 likes yet. So if the 600 watches, we've got a problem, right? So we need to get this guy with 3,600 watches. He needs to be the one that's famous and recognized and wins a lawsuit against his community. So there's a policy that says the Constitution is valid. Yes, you guys watch that video. Thank you very much, MCW Joker. And I will give him your number, Lone Wolf, once we get there. And we're going to do it in a group. We're going to watch each other's backs. And that's the point, right? I wanted to get 50 to 100 people live watching Mendota so that when we're in Mendota and we're talking to these jokers, that they know the world is watching. That there's people from England, that there's people from Illinois, that there's people from Colorado, that they're out there and they're saying, we protect, we defend. And that guy, that lady cop, she knew him by name and she grabbed him. Sir Dave, I would love to go straight to the nursing home and just start auditing that. That's a great idea. Do you want to open your phone so we can...
I am not touching that phone in Illinois. It's a $180 ticket.
Oh, well, is it open that I can...
I am not touching my phone. You can figure out how to do it.
IDC Chris. Here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to mute it so I can get the passcode. Okay, now that I've got Dan's passcode, we're going to...
swipe down and give you the thing, make that screen bright.
Oh, I'm live. Auditing Mendota, Illinois. Got it. Does anybody know the name of the nursing home? Let's try this.
Nursing homes in the area.
Nursing homes, Mendota, Illinois.
How'd you talk to him?
All right, so it's the Mendota Lutheran Home. Oh, who would have known? It's the first one on the map. Missouri Ozark Vets, that's right. Headed to you, and so based on the time that we get out of Mendota, it's going to be 9 hours with gas stops, okay? More run from the Enotians. Holland, yeah, we're going to look for Officer Holland, and we're 14 minutes from the nursing home. Women in power are scary.
Corrupt people in power are scary.
Oh. It says we're rerouting. We're 10 minutes away from the nursing home, folks. 10 minutes away from the nursing home. Good. So you understand, Missouri. Thank you very much. And then, we're gonna hang out with you. We're gonna get there late at night, and we're not running out the door just to leave in the morning. If we take you out for a day of auditing.
And if he needs anything.
And if you need some shopping or anything, and then maybe we head to. What day is today?
Today is Wednesday.
So maybe we head to Oklahoma on Friday. And then we get to hang out with the guys in Oklahoma Friday night.
Did you find out where he is, Oklahoma or Tulsa?
We don't know yet. That's the answer. So, and listen, give me a second, guys. We're going to the nursing home. Meet us there, please. Good to nursing home, please. 'Cause I don't know that he's live with us. So I'm gonna select all of this because I don't know if that's Pajama Audits that sent me that message that I'm to, or if that was other guy. So here we are, folks. Green Kia SUV. If you see it while we're driving, call 911. It's a missing persons. And then I'm gonna try to do that again with all right, so hopefully, thank you. Everybody just sub to Chris, and
mine too, guys.
don't forget to sub to the Real Sovereign Citizens. He's really cool. Thank you for sharing that. Window Liquor. Thank you, Greg, for sticking in our feed. Hopefully that was because somebody shared us, right? Maybe it was Fast. Maybe it was Lone Wolf Community Watch. Maybe it was Window Liquor who shared, or NoCal, who shared this live video on their YouTube channels to say, hey, everybody, Cut the Plastics live. He's going to Mendota, Illinois. We're going to holler at these people. We're going to show them what the First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States of America, because Congress shall make no law respecting an exercise of religion, prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or of the right of the people to peaceably assemble, and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. 9 minutes, folks. We are 9 away from the nursing home.
I drive slow. I'm gonna kick my butt.
No, we're good. I'm live streaming. We're rocking this out, folks. We're going to Mendota, Illinois. Shared it just now. Thank you, Sir Dave, Ozarks, everybody. We're so glad you're here. All right. to be in this community today. While we're doing that, by the way, I better get my static up and running. And then you've got options, huh? If you want to be the show up, or if you want to get out and walk.
If you don't mind.
You want to walk?
I will a little bit, yeah.
I don't mind at all. I encourage it. Thank you, Lone Wolf.
Took me to some steakhouse last night. I need to exercise.
Oh, I had steak for breakfast this morning with sauteed mushrooms and onions and butter and olive oil. Yeah, my mom did that.
Apparently your mom was up early to spoil you.
Thank you. Yes, Mom. Well, I made the coffee. That kind of woke her up. So, that worked out. Mendota, 2 miles. Electronic idiot. What's going on, buddy? I don't know who that is. But, puff, puff, pass. And,
Tell them it's 7:10 somewhere.
It is 7:10 somewhere. Actually, it's 7:10 everywhere today. That's right. Happy 7:10. Oil. We like oil. Dabs will do ya.
And ironically, I don't do any.
Bobby's. That's right. Oh, yes. Gladson. Is that Marita Gladson says she's glad we're going to Mendota. And we're really excited that you are excited for that too. Right? You know, Blind Straight. That's right. Pernillis. Yeah. Too bad the Cunning Linguist isn't on here. Then he'd know that we were on our way down I-39 and he could stop and meet us for gas and just do another high auditor moment.
Where is he?
He's in Springfield, Illinois.
Oh, really?
That's right.
If I don't, I should probably check that before we sneak out. I am going to check fuel prices.
Oh, I think we just live it on the edge. I'll be all right. I'm helping. Mom, give me some gas money.
But still,
I know.
If I can,
Where we load up, we guess where 200 miles is, and we'll. Yeah. Let's get ready to rumble! That's right, folks. Half an hour of just getting excited. Here's the Del Monte. Right, that's a old factory. Actually, it's a running factory. Harvesting the fruits of our labors out here in farmland.
Lots of vegetables up here.
We are allegedly 3 minutes away. 3 minutes, folks.
Well, let's start yelling at me.
It's actually a major road all the way through to it. So there's the ADM plant entrance, right? And so anything that you can see from the road with your eyes cannot be trespassed. So this little town, right? Ziggy's Family Restaurant was established in 1972. But we don't know when the carriage house electric was established, because carriage houses had electric long before 1972. Gas is $2.79 at the Marathon in Mendota, folks. That is right. And the use, again,
and Michelob Ultra is $13.99. Wow.
It was $13.99 for a 12-pack of Spotted Cow. From the brewery 12-pack. This is
there's the fire department.
Yeah, this is how small this town is, folks. 4-way stop is stop signs on the main road. No.
Where's the city hall or the city of Mendota?
City of Mendota. So we'll have to stop there, right? Maybe. Looks like it's a.
That's City Works.
City Public Works. Okay. Streets. Okay. So, greet Officer Holland for me. Tell her she goofed. Oh, yes, she did. Right? Thank you, everybody, for subbing, cross-subbing. Eric Johnson.
And there's a house for rent if somebody wants to move here and help audit.
Help audit. Low cost rents here, I'm sure. Thanks for the subs, yes, Mitten, and thanks for subbing back, right? Everybody needs to do that. Don't forget about Real Sovereign Citizens. Ref, R-E-F, the auditor. Outside Chicago. We've got Joe Cool in Chicago.
Little train museum.
Oh, yeah,
there's. We got time for that.
Well, you know, maybe that's part of the walking audit. Tourists do touristy things, don't they? So if I want to see the historic,
In 600 feet, turn left onto 6th Street.
nurse, where some very famous elders reside.
The next left onto 6th Street.
00 folks, that's right.
Oh, Mendota Lutheran Home,
Yeah.
right there.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, folks, we are here.
Well, that's
I got to
it.
find a public place to park.
All right. They got the handicap stickers for the handicap parking.
Your destination is on the left.
Let's hit the street though, and not their private lot,
Right.
just in case somebody wants to be snippety with us.
We good over here?
That's a shaded tree, man.
You okay here?
I'm great with this. That's beautiful.
Okay.
How much more awesome could it be?
When we come out, they offer us ice cream.
Yeah. This should be great, folks.
Oh, feel that humidity.
Woo! It's hot outside. All right. So hopefully this Chris guy gets on board, or I'm going to have to break the stream. How you doing, man? Excuse me. A little rough on the lungs today. Well, the plan is to go live. Oh, we are live. I'm waiting on Sovereigns to come out, right? Beautiful neighborhood here. Ole, 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 ole. Happy Fudge the Cops Day. Ole, ole, ole. Happy Fudge the Cops Day. I don't answer questions. I haven't committed a crime. I don't have my ID on me. Ole, 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 ole. Huh? No, I'm good. Happy Fuck the Cops Day, everybody. Hopefully, we'll get to meet Chris soon. Matter of fact, we'll get there too. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. I'm gonna go split screen for just a second. Maybe. We're live. We're live. Say hi. Okay. Can you hold this for a second?
Sure.
I can. Okay. So half.
Is this recording?
That's him.
Does he want to be on? Get permission to?
Get a waiver from anybody. Do I need a waiver?
No, but everyone says it.
You know, you have a really nice haircut.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely. I think I'm on a public sidewalk.
She even got me off to put in my beard.
Excuse me, sir. Are you on a public sidewalk?
Yes, sir.
Are you videotaping right now?
I am.
Oh.
No, actually.
No, you're not. What's going on, man?
How's it going? Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet
Great.
What's
Brian, cut the
Brian.
plastic.
Hey, cut the plastic. Yes, sir. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, and this is Real Sovereign Citizens
Nice to meet
with
you.
my
Nice to
Dan.
meet you.
And we thought we'd come and I'm a syndicated journalist.
Record so you can add it to your channel.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
You
do
guys
we
wanna
need to
sign?
sign the waivers?
Yeah, sign waivers.
But I'm down.
Nice. So how long you been doing this, man? Like just days, huh?
Yeah, not very long. I mean, I definitely known to do it. You know, before it was more like, you know, not really auditing, but, you know, any encounter, you know, with the police, just record it.
Yeah.
You know, Mendota police, they've been pretty out of pocket for a while. At least with me. My best friend, he lives right here. I lived with him probably for like a year-ish.
Yeah?
And so that's why, you know, I recorded outside here. You know, I'm always out here and cops always come by and mess with us.
Right.
And
Well, that's what we're gonna do today and see if they respond, huh?
yeah, it's a small town. We're definitely, they are pretty scared. I feel like I talked to the chief. You know, he didn't really have much to say to me.
Did you so tell us about your incident. The lady walked up. Was she driving by or did she actually respond to a call?
I think, what's it called? I think I got told that she responded to a call, but it didn't come from inside.
Okay. So somebody said there was people out here with cameras. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now there's no lights, no signs, and no crosswalks here, but we see the sidewalk and where it goes, so we know that's totally cool. Right. So she responded to a call, and what triggered most of us that watch this shit is she grabbed you. She assaulted you, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And so we're gonna keep pace for Sovereign.
I'll just no. You do your thing. I'll stand back. And,
Well, you're part of this crew, man.
Definitely.
I'm here from back.
Well, let's at least get to the shade.
Yeah, at least.
What is your interactions with that officer prior to that? Had you?
With her, not many, you know. Like, I know they haven't given me a citation or anything.
Okay.
To be honest, I'm not sure. I've definitely seen her around, though, because she's one of my other friend's neighbors.
So she knew you, and that's the thing that triggered us, right?
Yeah.
Is that she said hello to you,
Right.
and I just waved at the people on the inside who saw me with a camera.
Yeah.
So that should be good, right?
Even though they didn't make the call last time, though, you know? Or
Right.
so I was told. So,
So is this a government building or is this
no.
private?
This is private, so we gotta make sure that we're on the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk. I'm good with that, right? I was interested because there's no guns and there's a Facebook page up there.
Yeah.
So I was curious about their Facebook page.
Okay.
And I'm actually, because I'm not going to violate any laws, but I'm going to look at a sign that's on the front of the building. It says, follow us on Facebook at the Mendota Lutheran Home. It has some hours about it being locked. Of course, no smoking, no guns. That's cool. There's no videotaping on the sign, though, right?
Acted like she didn't see me.
She said there was a call. If you FOIA requested
Yeah.
that. Oh,
It's all good. We want to get some video on him. That's all.
I FOIA requested it all. Body camera, all police reports, audio, video.
to me it looked like
Excellent.
you had a camera on glasses, or was that
Yeah.
something?
I'm not sure, yeah, but it definitely looks like something. I definitely asked her, you know, please make sure like your body camera's on or whatever.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. That was really good. Are your body cameras on?
And he's so young, and he still pulled that off.
Yeah.
I'd still be nervous.
Right?
Appreciate it. Yeah, you know, they've definitely messed with me out here a lot. So, you know, I mean, before when I was 16 and stuff, maybe I'd get a little nervous.
How old are you now?
I'm 19.
Okay, so you're just a young man, which is great. I mean, I'm twice your age.
Really?
Dan's twice your age.
Pushing 3.
Yeah, right? So,
Good community, though.
yeah, so it is good community, right? And we wanted you to know that you're not alone, right? All these people, there's 50 people here live right now hanging out, right? And I've only got like 1,300 followers,
Yeah.
right? So we got people like Puget Sound Community Watch, Spirit in the Sky, Lone Wolf, who is, you're going to swap numbers here because he's down in P-Town. And
really?
he's got a couple thousand followers already, right?
Perfect.
So you guys, and then there's Ref the Auditor. So what we did, so we're in Denver, right? And we do this regular, okay? If you've heard of the Eric Brandt show, he's like Happy Fuck the Cops Day. Yeah, and by the way,
He carries a sign big like my son, as big as me.
Fuck the
right?
cops, hell yeah.
Right? So as a matter of
I
way,
got his business card in my car. We'll make sure you get that.
we will.
Perfect.
Has anybody wished you a happy Fuck the Cops Day yet today?
No.
Well, let me be the
Fortunately
first.
not. Oh, yeah. I mean, I told people, I do support the cops, but I don't support like tyranny. If they want to do it, if they want to arrest people legally, that's fine because they've committed a crime.
Yeah.
A lot of people are confused, out here at least.
Yes, I just picked up a plastic bottle.
Perfect.
Yeah, my garbage grabber's in the car. I forgot it. So we're gonna hang out under this tree over here though, because it's shaded, and actually like continue this for a couple minutes.
Sounds good.
Because there appears to be some kind of community room on the other side of this, quite possibly a dining hall for the elders or something.
Yeah.
But we're on the corner, on the sidewalk in the shade, and this is off of Fifth Avenue and 7th Street. So right here in downtown Mendota, and this just happened last week, right?
Yeah, the third.
The 3rd of July. So this wasn't the 5th of July. That's by the time it got uploaded was the 5th of July.
Yeah.
And did you expect there to be such an amazing response to those in the community?
Once Fast posted it, I was just extremely grateful. I knew that Mendota was getting some calls, and it really seemed like I was like, that's all I really needed. And then a couple more channels posted it. Got a lot of support when I went to talk to the chief of police on Monday. He was just getting calls nonstop. It was really amazing. I loved the turnout.
Okay, so tell us about these specifics, because this is what we want to know. You were put in handcuffs.
Right.
You were put in the back of a car.
Right.
You were taken to the jail on the 3rd of July.
No. So this is what happened. The reason I'm so interested in the body cams, I mean, obviously I should be anyway, but the officer that put me in handcuffs, the female, she actually went into this nursing home, to try to get a disorderly conduct, charge against me, get someone to fill out that police report because her supervisor told her to. And then she came out with it, turns out the call didn't even come from in here. So they went and coerced her.
So this is a big deal because police cannot solicit a complaint. That is a violation of your constitutional rights, and it enhances the legalness of this felonious behavior, this egregious behavior by the Mendota Police Department. And that's part of the reason we want to come and meet with you, right?
Yeah.
So it's not just like, oh man, you got audited, we're going to audit that same building, right?
Yeah.
They had nothing to do with it. But we're at the scene, and we're actually hoping, how far away is the police department?
Just a couple blocks.
Okay, so I think that that might be a part of the audit, is to go to the police department, because they're the public servants who are able to be filmed on a regular basis. We actually want to read the First Amendment. I think that's one of the things that I said I was going to do today, is read the First Amendment there. Okay, so we want to do that, but you got a lot of great support. Did you expect people to start showing up and seeing you? And
not really. I mean, when Fast contacted me and said that there's a couple communities in Chicago that they would definitely come out support. When I got told you were coming, I literally had just woken up. I just got ready quick. I'm happy to be with you guys who come support me. And you guys have such great channels. It's really amazing.
Yeah, no, you're good, man.
Really
Like
amazing.
we had so much fun. I don't. You get a chance to watch. I met this guy his name's Joe Cool from West Side Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, he's got like 20,000 followers, right? And we Ubered him in, but we were down in Boys Town in Chicago, and we watched the cops go off crazy, busting everybody for their parking violations. We had a parking guy that we had just videotaping, and I went silent on him.
Yeah.
And he called the cops on me. Yeah, it was great. So you never know who's gonna melt, right?
Yeah.
Should we carry on though? Yeah. Let's get some questions from the. By the way, you should be getting some more followers, right? Because you've been doing that, and we see you at 300 or so this morning.
Yeah.
So our goal is to get you to 1,000. So what you need to do is start doing the steps, and we're gonna say it out loud for those of you who aren't up on this yet. Your Google AdSense needs to be activated, because it takes like a month or two for them to mail you the Google end of it, so you can activate it and link it all up, right? So by the time you get that stuff processed and your numbers start rolling and then your watch time gets put up, you know, that'll be good for everybody to know that just getting the Google AdSense in is wonderful, because then if you want to start your own website and like blog or talk about these things, if you're going to do other things with Streamlabs and the such, then you should be able to do that in a way that is, you know, beneficial, that all who are watching and learning are going to get a little bit of money out of that knowledge. That car's running. In Colorado, that's an illegal activity. It's called puffing.
Oh, really?
And it's where you warm up or cool your car with the keys in the ignition and the vehicle running and nobody attending to the vehicle.
What do they do in the winter?
How are you doing today? Great. Do you guys have puffing laws here?
Nah.
No? Okay. Do you know what puffing is? So I was just telling my my viewers that puffing is a law in Colorado and in the West. Vehicles getting stolen. So if you leave your car running with the keys in the ignition and you're not in it, that's illegal.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. So it's a real it's to prevent thefts, right? Because if you leave it, you steal your car.
Oh, yeah.
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 So how's your day going today?
Oh, I wish I wasn't at work, but other than that, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah? Anybody famous spending their last days in the Mendota Lutheran nursing home? No? Okay. Well, a friend of mine passed last year. And he was famous for the fact that he broke out of maximum security prison 3 times. And he was acquitted for all 3 escapes, because the crime that they accused him of committing that put him in jail, he never did. So he was illegally charged and committed to jail for a crime he didn't commit. And he was able to acquit himself, but it took him escaping and getting his name out there for him to be able to get that. So yeah, we got more friends. This is great. This is a popular community. Did you hear about what happened the other day?
My buddy right here just lost his father the other day too.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. So, about what?
What are you doing?
No, what happened with the train?
What are you doing? We're going left right now.
It was stuck here. What happened to the train that was stuck here?
Where they came from, but I guess California or something.
Oh, the Amtrak from Chicago to California.
Yeah.
It goes all the way from
Yeah, they got
from New York.
By the viaduct for like 5 hours or so.
Oh, wow, that must have
They
sucked.
were everybody was just out walking.
Oh, just like walking the streets. Okay. A tourist time, huh?
What happened?
Well, this young man was detained illegally. His constitutional rights were violated by the Mendota police because he was running a video camera in public on a sidewalk. And, huh?
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Right. So, yeah, so he got detained. He got handcuffed, put in the back of a squad car for it. And so now he's a famous news figure. And we're out journalizing the community and giving some indication to the idea that is exactly what happened. Yeah. So I'm curious, ma'am, do you have an auto lock on that? Keeps you from getting it stolen? That's good. Okay. So her car was locked. I saw her beep it as she came up, which is why she was able to run it without worrying that it was going to get stolen. Therefore, if there was some kind of law that was puffing, she would have been excluded from it. So yeah, so they were running around, just walking on the sidewalk and with a camera in his hand, like I'm doing, and he was arrested. So detained in the back of a car, and his constitutional rights were violated. So we're here to help retrain the Mendota Police Department and ensure that they have a quality understanding of what the Constitution means for the people here in Illinois. Yeah. So. Yeah. So you can find me and yourself at Cut the Plastic. That's my handle. I'm Brian. I'm an environmentalist. Actually just picked up this piece of trash along the walk because it belongs in a recycling bin, not on the earth. So yeah, come check it out. Come say hi. And, see yourself too. Let your friends know. Have a great day. Thanks. So yes, this is Chris, everybody, and he's now finally getting his camera out. And Chris's buddy, who's also going to become a famous YouTuber. What's your name, man?
Branson.
Brian. Nice to meet you. Odeo?
Oh damn.
Oh damn. Oh damn.
Oh damn.
You're doing something wrong again, aren't you?
No, I ain't doing anything.
Yeah, he's fresh. You see, like the Prince of Bel Air.
There we go.
That's right. So we're successfully navigating the block, but here's the deal.
We haven't successfully done it because I may have a heart attack before we get around.
We're halfway there, okay? Chris, I think what would be ideal if the police department is just a couple blocks away
Just walk down there.
is that we walk and oh damn knows where the police department's at, right? So you could take the Real Sovereign Citizen by car to the area close.
That's still recording.
Yeah, would that work out? No, it's perfect. It's perfect.
It's like just make the left.
Eddie's gonna
You
be
got
with
both,
you
or-
guys too.
No, you're good if you want to use it as a walking stick. I can carry it too.
Are out here.
So what are the questions everybody's got to say?
Well, the one question, remember somebody said, why was he recording a nursing home?
Yeah, that's the question.
Were you recording a nursing home, or were you recording walking around?
I was more, I was just really recording outside of my friend's house. Like I said, I had lived there, for a good couple of months, like 8 months. And the police would always come by and mess with us.
In the house or just in the neighborhood?
Just in the neighborhood, just being on the...
No skateboarding on the sidewalk, kids.
Basically, even if we're doing nothing. So, I wasn't really trying to record the nursing home. Nobody was there, at least on that side. But,
Because we
it was more
absolutely
of an audit.
Gotcha. Well, we absolutely said like it's nobody's business why you were on the sidewalk recording the nursing home, right?
Yeah.
The idea is that you were recording
Legally.
and you had a camera in your hand. You recognize what the Constitution of the United States of America is, what it means, and that it has a living value, right?
Yes, sir.
That it belongs to you, a 19-year-old in Mendota, Illinois, as much as it belongs to somebody in New York City, in Denver, Colorado, in California. And realistically, when we talk about this Constitution and the freedom of the press, that's a global concept, right? People in Australia care about it just as much as people in England, right?
Yeah.
In Abu Dhabi, and I just read a thing the other day. This is gonna blow your mind, and we'll pause at the next shade spot for a second. I'll probably take that from Dan. There was a woman. You guys can look this up if there's a mod in there that can find the link quickly. They, I want to put your faces together. I want to see your reaction to this. So this woman was at work, and she was. Her boss is like, hey, you want to have sex with me? Hey, you want to have sex with me? Right? We should go fuck in the back room. Right? And,
Someone else coming out.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Coming out today.
so, she's married, right? She's like, I'm tired of this, right?
Okay.
So she takes and records it, right? Gets some audio evidence that her boss is trying to, take her in the back room as part of her job duties, basically.
What's
go-
Nice to meet you.
What's going on? Brian, cut the plastic.
Nice to meet you.
Get that out of your hand and get out of your life, man. No, we'll show you what a real one looks like.
He's a tree hugger kind of dude.
I'm a tree hugger, right?
That's awesome, though. That's awesome.
So here's the deal.
I'm just trying to stay hydrated. It's hot.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
We're just picking.
I'm gonna teach you a new life skill before the day's over.
Okay.
So, because it's what I do, right? We are educating as we go. That's what auditing and all this stuff is about. So she's getting 6 months in jail because she recorded a lewd act. Her boss trying to convince her to perform adultery as her employee. And she has to pay a fine or she serves another 3 months in jail in addition to the 6 months.
But how is she getting, what, how did she get 6 months in jail? What's the charge? Or, how did
That's the,
a private.
and actually it was distributing lewd acts.
That's just like what
like
the label
sending
says?
pornographic material, basically.
wow.
Because
So
he's asking.
the courts thought it was pornographic in nature, right? And she lives in another country where the rights aren't the same as ours, right? Why do we have a camera and go on YouTube and videotape? To defend them, right? The Second Amendment is you know, the First Amendment is protected by the Second, right? But we don't want to go to the Second Amendment. Let's just keep the first one strong, right? So that's kind of where I'm going with that.
Nah, no
Walked
doubt.
around the building and I haven't gotten harassed by the cops.
So yeah, we made it.
They might have wised up.
We made it 3/4 of the way, huh?
Right, yeah.
It was nasty.
They might have wised up. What's it called? The police station is that way?
Yeah, we're gonna walk there, but I gotta have one of you guys take Sovereign to the car so we can drive it over.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
So that'll work out pretty well, guys. So this is the Mendota Lutheran home. Yeah. We're here live. We made it, and now we're on our way to the police department.
Hey, Eddie. Eddie, can you take him to the police department? Can you go with him to the police department?
For what?
Because we're gonna go record there.
We're gonna
All the way. I mean,
we're gonna walk there, but he's got to take his car.
oh yeah.
It's literally like his down the block.
If it's on, I can.
I think it'd be a lot easier overall
Yeah,
I can,
for
like,
me to
show
drive.
for you to drive, and then we're good.
Right.
Yeah.
So
You
let
guys are gonna walk there when we go.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's that way, one block.
At that block under that big tree on the right.
You might even cross here. There's a sidewalk, a crosswalk. Look at that.
Yeah.
Let's all cross in the crosswalk.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, the cop feels like. So sick. He was talking about when
You
I'm
pushed it. You were out of there.
Oh yeah, you jaywalking, man.
Oh, yeah.
You're not in the sidewalk, man. You're on the edge of the line. Stay in the lines.
Trespassing.
Did try this like this, and the cop stopped him for the jaywalk.
So there's the First United Methodist
In
Church.
the video too.
Yeah,
He
he's
did
like,
say that.
he's like, so if you're jaywalking, I'm like, I'm not jaywalking. What? This man.
See you in a few minutes.
Yep.
Yep.
Very good.
Alright, we'll see you guys.
Which way are we going? All right, and we don't have to be in a rush because it's gonna take a minute. We might meet people along the way. I think this guy's gonna love what I have to say. Would you be kind enough?
Yeah.
Be a cameraman while we're at it. It's good practice.
I've never used a GoPro before, but do I just
Yeah,
like
that's lit.
Yeah, you just literally just walk with it. It's almost at ground height, so you just hold it.
Recording right now.
Hey man, how's it going? Has anybody wished you a happy fuck the cops day yet today? No? Well, let me be the first. Happy fuck the cops day. Yeah. We're live right now. My handle on YouTube is Cut the Plastic. We're here because this guy's becoming famous. Yeah. You want to know what happened in your neighborhood?
You see the video? Of the person right there? Yeah, that was me recording. Yeah, the cops have been messing with me for a while, and I finally just wanted to, you know. Thanks for watching, bro.
Gonna make. What's your handle? Tell him.
I don't care, Chris.
IDC Chris on YouTube. Mine's Cut the Plastic. Yeah. So I'm from Colorado, and we're doing an auditing tour. I was in Chicago, I was in Milwaukee, I was in Peoria, and this popped up, right? So we were already up here in Peoria. We were auditing Peoria on the day that you got caught up, right?
Yes,
I was down at City Hall. I had the county sheriff say, as long as you're not taking pictures, when I walked in here with this thing, what I didn't say was I wasn't taking pictures. I'm running video. And I was running live as well, right? Yeah. So that's what I was like, don't take my picture. I'm like, I'm not taking your picture. I'm live right now on TV. Huh? I know, he was recording here, right? Yeah. Right? Because he got tied up and he was recording here, there's right now 60 people here, live right now from around the world, checking out us go fuck with the cops over here at the police department. We're gonna go walk into the building. We're gonna read the First Amendment off to them about the freedom of the press and journalists, right? Right? We're gonna go have a little tour, man. You should check it out, cause you know you got friends that live in the community. They're gonna enjoy laughing at this. Fuck yeah, man.
What's up, bro? Take care, man.
Have a good day. Oklahoma. Hey, those of you from Oklahoma, we want to make sure you know that we're going to be there on Friday. That's our game plan goal, is to be there on Friday. We're going to spend the day with Missouri Ozark Vet tomorrow. So if you are in the Missouri Ozark Vet neighborhood, let's make an arrangement and plans. We are auditing that zone of the world, Missouri, on Thursday. Then we're going to head to Oklahoma on Friday. Back to Denver for Janet's Kitchen Sunday morning, folks. Food's got to be served. So that's what we do. That's how we got involved in this. I kissed for a couple minutes. 125 to 250 people a week
Oh, that's
get fed by Janet at Janet's Kitchen.
Really?
Yeah, 100, 200 people. I just kind of threw a number out there. Statistics are often made up. But the truth of the matter is that in addition to this, we're going to go to the train station, go videotape the trains before the day is over. It's probably where we'll leave from, right? So, lots of traveling. Yeah, absolutely, Kim Johnson. And so because of that, we want to make sure that you guys are following the Real Sovereign Citizens and myself. But right now, this is IDC Chris in Mendota, Illinois. And we are live with him. Whoa, there goes my Boy Scout hat my nephew gave me. Thank you so much. That was a gusto right there. Let me tell you, folks. Just kind of kicked out of nowhere, and I did not have my ponytail in it.
I think my next video, I think I'm gonna hop on the Amtrak and go to Naperville because I've had police there mess with me before.
Yeah.
Kind of just illegally detain us. Like we were just chilling in my friend's car, and the person in the driver's seat, he's black, and then we think it might have been like a racial profiling thing because he just comes up and starts assuming that the car is stolen and demand that we ID ourselves to him and stuff. And you know, I did get a good chunk of it on video too. You know, I didn't really stand my ground that much there. You know,
Yeah.
I just wanted to get on with my night. But that's why I'm interested in going back there and recording. So hopefully that's coming soon. Maybe like Friday, Saturday, I can get down there.
Nice. So Joe Cool might be here outside Chicago, and Chicago Mike Z. We all got together with Lone Wolf Community Watchers down in Peoria.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we had a big Chicago day, right?
Yeah.
Like we went and did a little touristy on Michigan Avenue. We went and did Navy Pier where the Stampede was. And it was like, so we went to Navy Pier on the day that it was announced that the Chicago Police and Security caused the Stampede that was like days beforehand. And so we were asking cops about the pre-shift meetings and what kind of retraining they got in order to ensure that they didn't cause another stampede on that day.
Yeah,
What? You get what I'm saying? So it's like the news is like, the cops caused the stampede at the fireworks.
Yeah.
So we went to the cops and we're like, so what kind of retraining did you get to ensure that you don't cause another stampede today? Right? They were not happy. Right? They're like, don't know what you're talking about. No, nothing. Nope. So yeah. You know, that's the fun of it, right? Community, building up numbers, having people out there.
the support, you know.
Right?
When something happens to somebody, you know, I'll come together.
Yeah, and then like doing it well, effectively, right? So like when we went to P-Town, Real Sovereign Citizens went in before us.
Yeah.
And he was just hanging, waiting for us to come in, secretly recording, so that if anything went down with us live streaming or whatever, that like he would have a copy of it.
Yeah.
And I didn't really push the limits because we needed to be conscientious about it.
Right.
But
So it's gonna be this left and then basically at the police station.
left or right?
Left.
Left. Okay, so while we're waiting for that car to show up where it needs to be over here, because they take a minute to walk and drive and all the stuffs. Tell us about, there it is. Okay, so he's coming around the block. Tell us about this place, this community. There's some really nice old brick buildings in here. Some nice stone. Is that real stone? You know what, let's walk around the block real quick. Sometimes you walk up to some of these stone buildings and what you don't realize is that you'll see fossils in the rocks. Oh, I just walked around the corner. Civil, just obey. Ole, 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 ole. Happy fuck the cops day. Have you guys heard that song yet? By Otto the Watchdog? Oh yeah. There's Out of the Watchdog just went live actually. Chris, Sir Dave, and I haven't asked him that yet, but we're gonna find out. See here, so this is some fossilization. See the brown inside that shale there, or the limestone, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That coloration is either from like metals or plant leaves, but it's compressed rock. So that's great. Hey, there's a Mendota police officer. Is that? Oh, they're waving at us. That's good. Talking on the phone, driving your car, and then taking your hand off the wheel, car number 64, in order to wave at the police or at the videotapers. That's wonderful, right? So he was driving no-handed, basically, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Yeah, you can't beat that. You can't make this stuff up, right? So just a little jaded's in here. MVM, Marine Vet Mom, how you doing? That was a rolling yield. Okay, that's good. As long as it's a rolling yield, we're good. As long as he parks illegally in the crosswalk, it's even better, right? But he's an old man, so we'll just let him be. He probably served our country proudly. So
What is savage?
this is savage, folks. Are we coming a rolling yield? You guys like that? Yes. All right. So, yeah, guys, can you believe it? Did you imagine, like, after this happened, that people would support you like this, man?
No, man.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Thank you. Good. Have you talked to the law offices of Michael G. Bocus yet?
No, I'm talking to somebody out of Southern Michigan. He's actually a really like accredited lawyer.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. He's in like magazines and stuff.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Have you signed a contract yet?
No, I'm waiting to get the FOIA information. I'm sending him the body cams and stuff.
Okay. Good. So you got somebody working with you. I was going to introduce you to David Lane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have had a couple civil attorneys in Chicago accept my case, but
Yeah?
I'm holding out for this guy who's really high profile.
Very good. Very good. All right. So do you have the Constitution? We have a copy of the Constitution. Everybody, let's come in a selfie stick picture format mode here. Huh?
All right, let's read them the Constitution.
Is he going to stay outside and film? Is that what he said?
Oh, it's been in my pocket. It's a
Come
little.
out here.
All right. And that's always a good thing. Somebody's got to let us know when we're running into trouble, right? So this is the police department, huh? No guns, pursuant to 430, right? That's okay. We believe that's good. Oh, this is a museum. Fantastic.
Oh, here.
So, ask him if it's Jeffrey Fieger. Yeah, well, look, they got guns in here. Do you think the firing pins have been taken out of that one?
This is a nice bike.
Now look at this desecrated flag.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, gang symbols. It's like all over there, right?
This is the Chiefs' door too.
Okay.
So yeah, I could get in the top.
Well, we'll have to see if the chief is available.
I'm too fat to get on a bike like that.
That's a nice bike,
Yes,
though.
it is.
That's electric.
Yes.
It's got fat tires, disc brakes,
Wait,
got
shocks
a-
on the front.
front shock suspension, right? Hard frame on the back with the rear tire motor. It's pedal assist. And let's see if it's a
Nice
shifting
three-light
gears.
system up front.
It is absolutely a 6 or 7 speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 8 speed. It's an 8 speed, looks like. It's got an electronic system. That's a really nice bike.
Yeah, that is a nice one.
And then look here, guys. These are the hats of the police departments here.
Nice American.
Let's find out. Is there an ADA notice posted? Well, it looks like they're actually putting the bike together still. There's more parts coming in for it in the box.
Uh-oh. You know why they're holding off? They're gonna let the temperature drop about 20 degrees before they put somebody out on
Is
this.
there anybody here?
There's a couple people in the room.
Oh, fantastic. That's the dispatch center, 911, phone systems. This is where your phone calls come in. We can ask him about it.
I'm gonna use the restaurant.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Crackers. Now it's got a yellow line across it.
In here?
Mendota Police Communications.
And here's the torch. I wonder if that
The torch runs.
Olympics thing now.
Oh, so we just put a line across the flag for anything. Oh, there it is.
No,
Oh,
that's
no,
something.
it's not.
That's one of the kind of charities I like to support.
There you go. Hey, just a little J. So we're hoping that somebody will come and assist us here momentarily. Look at these historical badges and artworks and materials. So Mendota's got a really beautiful police department. The Methodist Church has their plate in here, right? R&R Donnelly, Mendota. That looks like an HO scale train for the Mendota Sweet Corn Festival, which is the world's greatest little city. Compliments of Dairy Cream, Mendota, Illinois. Phone number's 2878. Remember when that was the thing? 3 or 4 numbers on the line? Most of you don't actually know what I'm talking about. Some really old glass. There's a druggist's bottle. Oil of turpentine. Yeah. There's a Russian white mineral oil. Look at that. Good for lubricating all kinds of body parts.
Following the socialist agenda. No, I'm kidding.
So just wondering if anybody's available to communicate with us. Thank you. Oh, I got a nice hello.
Nice, hello. Warm welcome.
So who is the officer?
Samantha Holland.
Samantha Holland.
And then Jason Stewart.
Okay. And so Holland has, what we want to know is if anybody has read to her the
Constitution,
First Amendment.
Bill of Rights.
Evidently not.
That's the question, isn't it? And we're, of course, on camera, so this is a cam back, right? So here, you hold this for a second. I'm going to excuse myself for a pause. Talk to the people.
Awesome. Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm just gonna be reading off of you guys. Jaded, are you following me again today? Look. These are hiding. Yeah, they're definitely not coming out right now.
Uncomfortable, are you?
Somebody in here. I haven't done it much, you know.
Yeah.
This is right there with the blue striped flag, you know, gang symbol flag. The chief is in there. So we're definitely, maybe we could get a peep of the chief. The chief. That way. Yeah, we should have brought some donuts. Definitely should have brought some donuts. They'd definitely be out here right now.
Yeah, I haven't had breakfast yet. You should have brought me down.
We definitely should have. We could get some soon.
Hey, big guy. I'm gonna follow suit.
Oh, yeah. Of course you should.
So,
while we're waiting, should
nice
we
to meet you
practice?
too. Nice to meet you too. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I
Amendments.
drop something in your pocket?
Oh, sure.
It is going off.
Great. Wait, off?
Or not powered off, but I'm stopped.
Stop it.
Hey,
Okay.
how's it going, guys?
So, Amendment 1. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people to peaceably assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances.
Facts.
Okay?
Thanks.
So today we're here to ensure that the
Good
right
guys.
to redress grievances is
Simple and easy.
simple and
That way.
easy. And that, they recognize that a well-regulated militia, being thus necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. And a lot of people like to recognize that the Second Amendment protects the First,
Yep.
right? And so when the people are not free to be the press, to report on stories, to express concerns, to address redresses of government and grievances, how can you redress the grievances if you can't prove it's going on? So if you
Definitely.
pull out your camera to watch the police and those are public servants in the enactment of their duties, then you can't come to the chief and say, yo, chief, we don't hear a lot of things from people because a lot of people are not exactly encouraged to come up and say, here's what's going wrong, so that people can have a generally polite and appreciative attitude of people who would die when there's a dumbass out there.
Yeah,
Right? Right? And that's one of the things we learned a lot of on this trip. You know, Denver's got a little bit of a mixed culture of FTP, fuck the police, have a nice day, happy fuck the cops day, and bootlickers. We love our police, we love our service officers, and right?
Yeah.
But there's also people out there who are in a capacity to be a good cop, right? And that's one of the things I actually did on my stream this last several days. My brother-in-law's an officer,
Oh yeah.
and he's a sergeant. He works the night shift. The homeless can sleep in the lobby.
Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. The homeless.
Right here, right here. This is the lobby, right?
Yeah.
A couple of homeless people don't have a place to sleep. It's too hot outside at 90 degrees at night. The police department's open 24 hours a day. What do?
Yeah.
Let them come in and sleep. Absolutely. We're concerned. Is this the like the emergency, non-emergency response
May I
center?
go now?
Yes. And
And I heard that you guys have kind of been blowing up a little bit lately.
we're
You're on the news.
what's good, guys. This is
Yeah, it's
Sam.
been-
What up?
So I actually had a concern. So I was wanting to redress, petition the government. You guys are the government for redress of grievances, and that redress is the lack of honoring the amendment for journalists who in a public journalists for citizens to have their First Amendment rights honored. And so we came to see if there's somebody we could talk to about that.
I'll be right back with you, all right?
Cool, thank you very much.
Awesome.
And they do say that it has been busy, very busy on the phones.
Yeah.
So that's good to know, right?
Yeah, it's Officer Kent. And that's I don't know if he gave you his name.
Yeah, it's Officer Kent. Was he one of those that was there?
No, I did talk to him afterwards. He's been pretty nice to me.
Okay.
He's probably one of the best cops.
Yeah.
Good cops,
Good
right?
cops,
And
yeah,
so
good cops.
so that's the great thing, right? So if you've heard of and a lot of these people know who Otto the Watchdog is, right? Otto Watchdog says that bad cops are poop and good cops that protect bad cops are also
Peace out,
poop.
Lone Wolf.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, right? You've got to have that line, but you also have to recognize that there are good officers in the community.
Facts.
So,
There is, yeah.
we know the chief is here, right? We know that these guys are here. And we just want to encourage, to communicate and to petition the government for a redress of grievances.
Yeah. I think we should bring up the flag, like what they think it means to them.
So,
Look at this.
there's a difference. Do you know what the difference in the flags are?
With the regular United States flag and
This blue line flag versus that blue line flag.
Oh, is it? No, I don't. Is it thin? Or
It's a thin line. It's a thin blue line. Let me
thin
tell
blue
you.
line?
No. So this one represents the dead,
Oh, okay.
and that represents those who are still upright and living.
Oh, okay. I see. Because the horizontal versus like portrait.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I did not know that. That is awesome. I wonder where Eddie went. It's, here, we hold this that way.
So he's still sitting there. He's hanging out. I don't know about this yellow line too, because that does bother me. It's like I saw the firefighters are doing a red line.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, really?
That's right. So what are the people saying on the chats?
What are they
Just
saying,
showing
Branson?
up chat.
Support Brian?
Oh, yeah.
Damn monkey. Yellow line is dispatch. Okay.
Should we look at some more of the art? Traffic safety challenge. Right? Time expired when you could put a penny or a nickel in the machine. Do you remember that? Do you remember when parking was a penny
Yes. Penny nickel was for a long time.
Right.
Put nickel in there.
So,
Didn't
Princeton,
even look at that handsome
Princeton's not
guy.
that far from here. And they, when I left, that was the birthplace of, was it Ronald Reagan or Abraham Lincoln?
Where, what?
Princeton,
I
Illinois?
think Dixon was,
Reagan is from Eureka.
Eureka, okay.
I think.
That's right.
You said Reagan was?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
from Eureka College, for sure. I agree with that. Princeton, though, is like, maybe it's Lincoln or maybe Reagan went to school there or something, right?
I know, yeah.
And the meters, when I left like 8 years ago, they were 1 penny to park.
What?
Now it's $2 for 2 hours.
That's Peoria or Denver, I mean.
Damn.
Yeah.
So what did
Oh,
I
she
miss?
didn't stop. Nothing. We talked to the sheriff, the officer. I said that I wanted to redress the government for the grievances. You guys been pretty busy around here with the phone calls? Yeah, we've been busy, right? So, do we know what the phone number is for the police department here? It's an 815 number, I'm assuming,
Yeah, definitely is. I'll look it up.
because if they're not gonna talk to us, you might as well call them and ask them why. And then I don't see the ADA coordinator. So Stanley Bruce Vodden's been missing from DC. I'm not sure why he's been listed up here, but he's got a Chicago shirt on. The Special Olympics torch run, law enforcement run.
Do you think I should give him a call?
No, I just want to know what the number is.
Oh, okay. Alright, hey, you get on this camera? What's it called? If one of you guys wants to call, or if a couple of you guys want to
They
call.
don't have to,
Oh,
just
no.
for informational purposes only.
Alright, it's 815-599-9331.
So again, don't call 815-93.
Don't call. It's 815-539-9331. And then Chi-Town Mike, he put it. Thank you very much. Should make Officer Holland's
Yeah, Shaftown Mike didn't even want to meet me.
Good one, good one.
So you just want to know what's going on, if there's some sort of question or concern or not.
The real happens. That way.
Gonna take it forever.
Wrapping up the traffic stop. Oh my gosh, let's read this. Holy cow.
Here, you want me to-
Hey, how's it going? Blue?
Flip that around, please. I want this to be heard. Getting pulled over. Safely interacting with law enforcement at the roadside. By AAA, the roadside assistance people.
Survive, lick boots.
Traffic stops. Most of the time when you're on the road, it will be smooth sailing. However, almost every driver gets pulled over by law enforcement at least once during their driving
Law
career.
enforcement? I thought they were revenue collectors.
Unfortunately, traffic stops can be risky for the driver, who often can get shot and killed,
By the
and
gang members with the gun.
law enforcement officer, who might have to live the rest of their life knowing that they
They got
killed
a
somebody
promotion
because
and a
the phone in their
vacation.
hand wasn't a gun.
And a paid vacation
Right?
for it.
So knowing how to act, including what to do and what not to do, can really pay off. By taking just a few specific steps, you should be able to minimize the officer's safety concerns and to help prevent the traffic stop from escalating into a dangerous situation. Hey, I just realized that there's a recycling.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that's not, that's prescriptions. That's recycling. We're gonna take that out the door so we're not littering. Okay? By taking just a few specific steps, you should be able to minimize the officer's safety concerns and help prevent the traffic stop from escalating into a dangerous situation.
So is that where you start beating yourself so the officer doesn't hurt his knuckles?
Just obey.
Okay.
Just obey.
Right.
Blindly. Do what they say. No matter
So,
what.
step one, pulling over. After you see flashing lights behind you, the first step is pulling over, and how to do that is likely to affect how the traffic stop goes. The first thing to do is to communicate to the officer that you see them
By
See you.
acknowledging them.
and that you're pulling over.
This is how you acknowledge the police officer.
Yeah.
Slowly pulling over in a safe location out of traffic. What should you do next? This is a 5-step answer to the problem of step 2 in question 1.
I know. You give them $100 bill and they won't kill you.
No, first you put your vehicle in park
Oh.
with your foot off the brake pedal. So you put the vehicle in park and you take your foot off the brake pedal.
Okay.
Okay? You should then
Give them the $100.
no.
You needed more than that. That's gonna be their ticket out of you.
You should put your hands up. Right?
And bow down to the
Out the
master.
window and bow.
Bow. Should bow to them.
Right?
With their boots, maybe.
Because it says put the vehicle
That's probably
in park.
step 3.
Oh, no. It says remain in the vehicle.
How are you supposed to bow down to your master in the vehicle?
Okay. So here's the deal.
Okay.
You're to remain in the vehicle unless otherwise instructed. And then you're supposed to turn your radio volume all the way down to 0.
What? Not even like 4?
Huh?
You couldn't even just keep it at like 4 or 5?
40 or 50?
Oh, I'd be down.
You have to roll your window down all the
Wow.
Is that true, folks?
No.
Give me a 1 if you think that you have to roll your window down.
I got a
all the
1.
way.
I got a 1.
Give me a 2 if you, oh wait, I should have done that the other way.
Yeah.
Give me a 1 if the answer is incorrect.
I got 2.
Or a 2.
I got
is
2.
correct.
Big one right here.
So this officer is not responding, folks. I'm not really sure.
Oh,
He
yeah.
has not come back to say hello.
The LEL will break.
Keep your seatbelt safely fastened.
That way it's easier for them to beat the crap out of you and you can't get away.
Restrain yourself.
Yes. Restrain yourself for the beating.
Facts.
Right. No, I think you're supposed to beat yourself up.
That way you can't fall out of the car.
That way you can't fall out of the car.
There you go.
Okay?
Blue
And
lights.
turn your lights on inside the car. Right? That blinds them. Oh wait, no, that's not what you're supposed to do.
Oh, no. That device they hold in their hand that they shine in your
You're
eyes.
supposed to hold a mirror up when they walk up. That's what it is.
Like it
Hey, I
affects-
was told I heard this on the thing, guys. Pull CD. Use the CD and reflect the flashlight back.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. That's pretty intelligent.
Somebody told me it's crazy bright. We are going to have to test this one night.
No,
That would be awesome.
the idea is to not get arrested or pull over. Don't need to. We're just here to politely ask some questions and have a conversation with the Mendota Police Department because they've been getting a lot of phone calls.
Yeah,
I thought we
And
came here to be
allegedly-
ignored.
Allegedly, they'd like those calls to maybe slow down.
Yeah,
Right?
maybe.
I mean, God forbid the Eric Brandt show found out about this.
That would be crazy.
You don't understand.
Right. What, how big is the show?
15,000?
Oh,
Okay.
No, Eric, I gave that guy out there some of Eric's business cards. Pull it up. He will educate you on the proper way to chalk a courthouse.
Yes, the proper way to chalk a courthouse.
Oh, wait.
You can learn that on my
I
page too.
squirreled. I'm sorry. May we continue on how to
Oh, no,
Rodney
by all
King
means.
ourselves?
He's the one that says, happy fuck the cops day.
really? Eric Brandt?
He's good. But he also will like re-educate people in the phone banks.
When he gets arrested, he's in there and he teaches people how to use the court system to fight.
Right. And Mozart's vet?
Missouri, Ozark?
That's where we're going next, right?
Okay.
So, step 2.
You're not the only
Officer
one
approaches your
especially
vehicle. So, you're in your vehicle, the lights on, you have your hands in the air, you're bowing down,
As far as you can.
right? And you see from the corner of your eye this
The Billy
big,
Club coming at you.
shiny, godlike aura. It's just gleaming, right? That is the officer approaching. The officer must be ready at all times for the driver to pose a serious threat. Any driver could become aggressive and attack them.
Like that 80-something-year-old man who the officer told him to walk back, and he got his walker out of the back of the pickup truck and shot him. That walker was a threat.
Walk back to me. Let me get my walker out.
Boom, 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 you're dead. Yep. Cop shot him.
Where was this at? This wasn't in Mendota.
No, no. This was a few years back.
That is a eyeglass camera.
It is,
Are
see?
you the captain, chief?
Good afternoon, I'm the chief.
Right
Good
on.
afternoon, sir. How you doing
Somebody
today?
wishing to speak with me?
Yes, sir. I am. How you doing today?
You are?
I'm a good citizen and a journalist with national syndication.
How can I help
We heard that you guys had forgotten about the First Amendment here in Mendota. Are you familiar with this incident that happened?
you? Yes, I am.
Okay, so are you familiar with the First Amendment of the Constitution?
Yes, I am.
And we're curious, do the Mendota police, when they become officers, take an oath to the Constitution, to defend the Constitution of the United States of America?
Are you asking if we take an oath?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
Is it to defend the
Is
Constitution?
it to defend
Is
the
that
Constitution
written in
as part
it?
of your oath?
yes.
It is. So, kind of curious as to what happened the other day.
Okay. I understand your position,
Yeah.
and I respect that,
Sure,
but I want you to also respect due process.
sure, absolutely.
This is the phone number to the city's attorney.
Oh,
Please feel to
fantastic.
contact them. Any questions
Okay.
you may have, they will answer
Okay.
those.
As the supervisor though, he, by the way, this young man, no idea that I was coming until he woke up to see my message on his phone, today. So he's not at fault, other than the fact that, he's a victim in this case, in our opinion, as a news crew. So, the only other question I have is, have you, gone through any retraining for your officers to recognize what public spaces or flora and fauna?
Again, sir, if you have any questions, please contact the
Okay.
civil.
The attorney is going
representing
to answer questions about training procedures?
Yeah, that's cool. We'll do
us. Do you
a
have any
Cora for you,
questions
Chris.
for me?
Okay.
No, I appreciate your time, sir.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
But should we get it for you so we can get the copy of
Oh, yeah, I don't think they have a FOIA up here, but
They did. I think
Um,
they should.
his form or just?
It should be a form that you can.
we're good. I'm okay. Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't caused a disturbance. We've been polite. He came and answered the question, right? I think we
So
got
did we
the
finish are you finished with the?
attorney's
safety?
number. Oh. Are you familiar with the First Amendment? Do we need to reread it? No, he's not. No commenting. We'll call the
comment,
attorney.
no
We'll call the attorney up for that.
Pleads the fifth.
Plead the fifth. There we go.
Sasha Springs, the arresting officer pleaded the fifth in her case when the evidence came out from the camera.
The doors are locked. Please use the bat phone. Please use the bat phone, folks. That is amazing.
Let me have my phone. I want to take it.
I don't have. Oh, here. Recycling?
Hey, can
No,
I
that's
in
not
my
it.
car? We'll-
No, recycling right there. There's trash, recycling, whatever. It's their problem, not ours today. There's the meeting agenda. Oh, the pension meeting agenda, the pension fund, the schedule of regular city events, the mayor's business and correspondence was June 3rd, so that's out of date. The pension board. There's no police accountability meeting. That's the next thing we're gonna need to know is when the police accountability meeting
I
occurs.
like that. At least there's a good sense of humor there.
Hey, we were nice about it, right? We weren't rude.
What's it called? I think I am gonna call these attorneys and tell them how I'm gonna go to
No,
federal court and state court.
no.
No.
No, this is shut the fuck up Friday,
Shut the fuck up, Friday.
right? Don't tell them what you're gonna do until your lawyer does it,
Okay.
all right? Or, I mean, you could call them and see if they just want to make a quick settlement out and like onto your terms. No, you might say like, oh, they're gonna give you like, I don't know, $40,000 and call it a day, right? And you're gonna be like, okay, let's sit down.
About, I was probably cuffed for 10 minutes and then put in the back of the cop car for an extra 15, so about 25.
Somebody in Colorado for 6 minutes in cuffs received 41.
Right, fast, right?
Yeah, right? So attorneys, we got them. You're talking to them. But I think like we've done our job.
I think we pissed off these young guys.
Yeah, we screwed it up, right? So,
Where'd he go? Did he get tired of waiting?
what's bad advice? What's bad advice? Don't tell him but what you're going to do before you do it? No, I don't know what's going on. I'm not giving some advice, am I? Tell me, Joe Cool, what's up?
No way.
Talk to the attorneys? Talk to the attorneys, man. I don't know. If you want to tell them what you're going to do before you do it, do it. But you got the attorney's number now, right? Yeah. And the point of the matter was we got to come and we read the First Amendment off. She's familiar with it. Yeah. You know, we got to prove the point. So I think that was a good job. As far as I'm concerned, it was fun. So
yeah, I appreciate you guys all coming out. It's amazing. It's amazing to see the support.
Yeah.
I'll definitely keep you guys updated on my channel with everything that's going on. I'll definitely go out and film again soon, as soon as possible, actually.
Yeah, and until you're able to go live, you know.
Yeah.
And then there's Streamlabs and all that stuff. Get a lawyer. That's what they said. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a lawyer.
Well,
I mean, you know, I really didn't think that you're going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to take it, because they're not going to do anything. The lawyers will do the work, right? The problem is that you got to make sure that when your attorney does it, that your payment isn't like he takes a third of it all. You should try to negotiate where they pay the fees as well. Right. Oh, did you get one of these? Happy Fuck the Cops Day cards from Eric Grant.
3 of them. Oh. So.
We forgot to ask about that. It's for the dispatchers.
I'll get one for one.
Thanks, 00 fucks given. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Hey, has anybody seen The Cunning Linguist yet? We're headed in that person's direction. So we're going to stay live till we get back on the expressway, huh?
If you can.
Yes, sir.
So you're going to follow us with that? Jamie Dietz?
And if it's just a freak that it happened, and you're not really you don't want to go that direction, just remember, when you see a cop, record.
Hey, and you know what? And people will watch anything, and I'll tell you the truth, right? We go to live concerts. They love watching all the people. We go to memorials, and they're reading the stuff they didn't know. History is learned, right?
Yeah. Thanks for recording my belly.
Yeah, it's off. Oh. By the way, we didn't even get to the end of this, which pisses me off. Because the conversation with the officer is something we're going to cover on the way. We're not done with this, but we got to get on the road. We got to get all the way down to where we're going.
You guys drive safe.
Yeah, come in and sub and join us.
It happened to you like that, but just be safe.
Thank you guys very much.
Keep an eye on
you
your
guys be
friends,
safe on the road. Right?
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Take care. I appreciate
Absolutely.
you guys coming out.
Where'd your boy go? He bounced,
for
huh?
No reason.
Right? No, never.
Yeah.
He's polite. And,
Right. I was clear to the chief that we were live online, right?
Yeah.
So that was cool. We're news.
Yeah, it really
Right?
was. All right.
So-
Thank you guys very much again.
definition
Thank
of
you.
a
I appreciate it. Thank
Absolutely,
you.
Chris.
somebody
That's IDC Chris and
Damn.
Oh, damn, with the exclamation.
oh damn!
damn.
Welcome back to MPD. Mary McWade. We don't know what she did, but she's back. Hopefully she didn't get put on suspension for violating the Constitution. We'll see you guys. All right, so you guys are gonna stick with us. I know some of you are gonna drop it off, but it was fun.
Did I lock you out?
No, I have a key.
Okay.
And I'm not even being in the car and driving down the road because we were just nice and polite as
Highway
journalists.
Patrol's gonna kill us. No, let me.
Oh, I did that. Sorry, my bad.
The Highway Patrol's gonna kill us, not Mendota.
Oh, so we'll get shot later. So, no, I don't expect to get shot. I expect to be the national news that we are. And we did it.
Nice and polite.
We were nice and polite, right? It wasn't the Eric Brandt show. It was Cut the Plastic.
That's right. Oh, holy crumb.
So, we're going to talk about getting pulled over here, folks. I'm live. That's exactly why.
All your stuff I put in the cap.
Yep,
Your
thank
wallet and
you.
all
Wonderful,
that, so-
thank you. I'll just hold it right here and take care of that. Because we didn't even carry our IDs on us when we went on this one, right? Practice makes perfect.
I did. You forgot to remind me.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't. So thanks, everybody. We really appreciate it. I want to finish with step 3 here because this is real interesting. Did you forget your water?
Well, I don't have any. I need to set
Plug
up.
in.
And,
It's natural to want to know why you were pulled over, but that's not nearly as important as what the officer needs to know first. Who they're dealing with. for their safety. And allow the officer to start the conversation. So this is what they're saying. Shut the fuck up, Friday. Follow the officer's instructions.
Sounds fair.
Answer
Just obey.
all questions truthfully. Yes, IDC. Just obey. Be patient about learning why you were pulled over. You will get your answer. We already know why you were pulled over. Because you live in a police state and they want your corporate dollars. Right? Read your license and other documents slowly, only after you've been asked to. Yes.
Chinese buffet.
The Roadhouse until 11:30 if we do that. Be honest, courteous, and polite. See, I was polite, and I still said happy fuck the cops day. So we should turn left here, because we're gonna we're gonna videotape the police, the whistle stop, and then we're gonna get back on the road out of the way. Okay, so you're taking a left after that car goes. That's right. And how to respond to the officer sets the tone for the entire stop.
Keep going straight.
Yes, and then you're gonna take a right up here at the stop sign. Okay. Hey, happy fuck the cops day, everybody! Happy cops day, sir. No, not yet. There's the beautiful train museum. That's what we're driving by, the Burlington route. Right, the CB&Q. The Railway Express Agency and mail storage for the Central Illinois Central System, Golden State, Trencher, that would have been going to Cali, the Milwaukee Road, Railway Express.
Building up top there.
That would be a silo of corn for corn.
No, I wonder if what that.
Oh, that little thing?
Yeah.
That looks like a little treehouse. Maybe it was the old engineer's box.
Yeah.
Breaking the Prairie Museum, remembering. And there's the corn silos right there. So yeah, guys, I want to finish this article, this thing, because it's fucked up. Okay? How you respond to the officer sets the tone for the entire stop. Thank you, officer, for pulling me over to fleece me. I will just obey and love you. Left-hand turn here. Wrapping up the traffic stop. I will just obey. That's where you give them the $100. That's right. Do not drive away until the officer says it's okay to do so. Be very careful pulling back into traffic. Holy shit, breaking news. Drivers were hit in driver's stop on Atlanta Highway after armored truck spills cash everywhere. Oh, damn! That's right. Oh, damn! Oh, damn in the house. Got a surprise. Subscribe to him. And IDC Chris. I don't care, Chris, right? Do not drive away. Your action, red. Keys to a safe traffic stop. Your action affects the level of safety. Your appreciation of the officer's perspective also promotes safety. And your attitude sets the tone of the stop. So if you're a bootlicker, you will enjoy it entirely, and it'll be okay for you to be in the back of a squad car. Can't say that today. No, it's really what they're telling you. Just obey. Yeah. Just obey. Right?
And this came from AAA.
This
Not
is from
the police.
AAA.
This is another.
Final tip.
AAA is an insurance corporation, if you didn't know. And so an insurance company is telling you to just obey.
Yep. Paying them for this info. It's the Mendota Moose 714 with Bingo! Yeah. So that's it, man. That's it. We are slowly rolling out of town, following the speed limits, of course. We're seatbelted in, we're plugged in. We seem to be leaving town with zero incident. There's a squad car.
Yep. That looked like the guy who you talked to the first time around.
No, he had a mustache.
Oh.
But he did not slow down. He did not stop. He was not looking for us, so that's good. Thanks, Joe, for being here. Come back as you can. Share, sub back. Everybody, thank you all for being here. How's the guy that got hit by the bus, James? That's a good question. And Darlene, hi there, everybody. If we don't get numbers, then get them later. But man, this is a fucking speed trap. 45, 50, 35, right?
Yep.
It's a slowly aggressive. Is 55, right? So it's slowly trying to catch you. Mendota. So we got 7 hours, 8 hours, I should say. So we're gonna call it 9, just to be safe.
There for a while.
We were. So 9 hours puts us. Thank you very much, outside Chicago. Thank you, everybody. Oh damn. Yeah. Good luck, guys. Ozark Vet.
We'll call you when we get to St. Louis.
We'll give you some heads up down the road, but we're looking at 10 hours. No, 10:30, 9:30, 10:30. That's when we're gonna get there.
Is that too late to show up?
It's not too late. We're staying the day tomorrow. We'll be all right.
No, for him.
Oh, for him?
To be.
I have a feeling it's gonna be all right. So, somebody misses me already. Maybe that's my sister. We are not all in Indiana. We are on I-39. How's the gas tank? It's half tank. You want to fill up here?
Let's do it. That way we don't have to stop if
Yep.
we don't have to.
That's exactly right. We don't have to stop if we don't have to.
And I can grab a beer while I'm here. Since I'm driving, I need a beer to drive.
Oh yeah, you're in Illinois.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It is legal to drink beer and drive here, right?
Yeah. Up to
what side's my tank on? This one.
Yeah, your side. All right, folks. Gas and guzzle time. If anything comes up, we'll be going up with the live letters and the quick letters. Until then, enjoy the view and enjoy the day. There it is. That's the real sovereign citizen. Isn't he handsome with his new haircut? That's great. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. Oh, and if you want numbers, email me at cuttheplastic, and I'll be checking in a couple minutes at cuttheplastic. We'll call you if you're on the way. If anybody knows the cunning linguist of St. Louis, get him on the line. Thank you. From the cornfields of Mendota. This is Cut the Plastic with Real Sovereign Citizens. We're on the road now.
Do you want to mess with my cousin?